Hello, welcome to Chamber Yoga. I'm Amy. This practice is a very quick hip mobility and hamstring stretch, just ideal if you just want to get a little bit of quick, gentle movement into your day, especially if you're feeling a bit sticky or tight in your hips or your hamstrings. If you happen to have some blocks, or maybe some big, thick, heavy books handy just to help you bring the earth up to you, that would be great. And a blanket if you have one handy, but you can totally do the practice without if you don't have them. We're going to begin in a comfortable seat. If you want to prop yourself up on your block or your blanket, you can do so. Coming to an easy seat. So bringing your legs to a cross-legged position. Sitting up nice and tall, closing down your eyes. And we're just going to take the first few moments of practice, as always, just to land. Sometimes these practices can feel a bit rushed, especially if you're trying to fit this quick practice into your day. So just take these next few moments just to come to stillness. Just stop rushing around just for a moment. Just bringing your attention to your breath. And then let's start to deepen your breath now. So take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhaling it out. And again, breathing in and out. Last time, take a nice deep breath in and out. Lovely. So we're going to come onto our hands and knees, tabletop position. If you've got your blanket, just placing this across your mat and coming and putting it underneath your knees can just make things a little bit more comfortable. So we're going to be here for a little while. If you haven't got a blanket, totally okay. So bring your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. Let's begin just by grounding in this pose. So spreading your fingertips wide on the mat, push into the ground so you're not dumping into your shoulders. Keep your gaze down just to keep your neck nice and long. And just start to pull your navel in towards your spine. Just having a little bit of core engagement here. Take a round of breath. Good. And then raise your right foot up to the sky. And then start to take some circles with your right knee. Just moving nice and slowly and gently. Moving your hip around in its socket. Keep even weight in both your hands. Keep pushing into your left foot, left shin, gazing down. As you start to gently move your right leg around. Keep your core engaged. Keep your breath steady. And then bring your right foot back up. And then we're going to circle the other way. So again, just slow, gentle movements. Bringing some mobility to this area. Things might be starting to turn on and get a little bit achy, so keep breathing. Good. And then bring your right foot back up, point it towards the sky, push into the ground. And then bring your right foot through between your hands. Tuck your left toes, move your left knee back just a fraction, coming into a low lunge. So coming up onto your fingertips. Again, if you've got some blocks, bring the earth up to you. My arms are quite short, so sometimes these blocks can just be a little bit helpful. Good. Shining your chest forwards. Keeping your right knee over your right ankle. Just take a few rounds of breath. And then you're going to move your right foot over to the right side of your mat. So if you've got your blocks or your books, just bring them to the inside of your right foot. And we're going to come down into lizard. So you can stay here, hands on the mat, keep your chest lifted, coming up onto your fingertips as well. You'll already start to feel this down the right side of the inside of your right thigh into your right hip. Or if you've got your blocks, you can use them to bring the earth up to you and start to come down onto your elbows. You maybe don't even need the blocks, but they're there if you need them. Let everything go when you get down. Take some deep breaths, sending your breath into that right hip, your right hamstring. Keep all four corners of this right foot in touch with the mat. Good. And then come back onto your hands. Just pop to the block to the side, or if you still need it to bring the mat up to you, you can do so. Bring your left hand to the block or the mat, and then slowly sweep your right arm up to the sky, coming into an easy twist, lizard style. So keep your chest turned to the right side of the mat. Reach through your right fingertips, gazing up. Take a deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, slowly turn your heart center back down to the earth, followed by your right hand. Just shuffle your right foot back for a low lunge. Inhale, shine your heart forwards. And then as you exhale, sink your hips back towards your left foot, lifting your right toes up towards your face, up towards the sky, straightening this right leg. Doesn't matter if it's not straight. Coming into a half splits. Using your blocks here again if you need them. Just take a round of breath. Good. Slowly rock back forwards, placing your right foot back on the ground, coming back to a low lunge. Inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, step your right knee back and then reposition yourself back in tabletop. Taking a moment to reset. Gazing down, pulling your navel in, push the ground away from you. And let's do that on the other side. So lift your left foot up towards the sky and then start to circle your left knee. And you might find one side is easier than the other. Taking big circles, little circles. Just moving your hip joint around. Even weight in your hands. Keep that core connection here. Remembering to breathe. Try not to rush it. It's very easy to rush it, especially when things are a bit tricky because you want them to be over with sooner. Good. Raise your left foot back up to the sky and then go reverse the circle. So turn your knee back the other way. If you can remember which way it was that you went in the first place. Good. Raise your left foot up and then step it through your hands for low lunge. Tuck your right toes, pick up your right knee and just move your right knee back. Keep your left knee over your left ankle. Good. Again, using your blocks or coming up onto your hands or your fingertips. Inhale, coming into low lunge, shining your heart forwards. Lovely. And then just shuffling your left foot over to the left-hand side of your mat, coming into lizard on the other side. So again, one side might be harder than the other. You might find this side easier. Coming onto your fingertips, your palms, or coming down onto your elbows. Your blocks are here for you if you need them. Once you've found a comfortable-ish position, that you can just stay here in lizard for a few breaths. Bringing yourself back upright. Bringing your right hand to the mat or your block. Raise your left arm up to the sky, coming into a lizard easy twist. Turning your chest to the left and up towards the sky. Keep pushing the ground away from you. Reach up through your left fingertips. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, slowly release your left hand. Shuffle your left foot back over to the center of the mat, coming back into your low lunge. Inhale, shine your heart forwards. And then exhale, straightening your left leg, lifting your left toe, sinking your hips back, coming into half splits on the other side. Breathing into anywhere that feels a bit tight. Don't force this stretch. Don't force your hamstring to do something that it doesn't want to do. So just breathe into any tightness. If you're feeling any pain or it's too uncomfortable, just back off a little bit. Rock yourself forward or take a deeper bend in the knee. Good. Slowly rock forwards back to a low lunge. Inhale, shine your chest forwards. And then as you exhale, come back to tabletop. Then bring your big toes to touch, knees as wide as the mat. Sink your hips back. Stretch your arms forward. Come to rest your forehead on the mat, coming into extended child's pose. Breathe in deep here into your belly. Allowing your chest to sink down towards the earth. Allowing everything to completely let go. So you are welcome to stay here for as long as you need. You can also, if you've got the time, which I actively encourage, is just to come onto your back or back into a cross-legged position just to spend a few moments in stillness and rest. But if you need to get back to your day, take a deep breath in, reach your fingertips forwards. And then as you exhale, push yourself back up. Bring your knees back together. Let's take one final round of breath together, taking a deep breath in through your nose. And then exhale it out. Thank you so much for taking the time for yourself today. And I will hope to see you again on your mats very soon. Namaste.